Hello everyone, and welcome to the Skyscrapers Corner. When you look at the Miami skyline, you see an urban landscape that doesn't match the city's rapid growth. Compared to concrete jungles like New York or Chicago, Miami's skyscrapers always seem to hit an invisible glass ceiling, and they literally did. Because of the proximity to Miami International Airport, the Federal Aviation Administration strictly capped building heights. For years, the Panorama Tower held the crown. Developers tried to surpass it, but the 300-meter mark, or 1,000 feet, the official threshold for a super tall skyscraper, remained completely out of reach. However, as the city experienced explosive growth in terms of new wealth and international attention, developers decided it was time to challenge this. Enter the Waldorf Astoria Miami. As we sit here in 2026, with the tower just topped out, this building isn't just changing the skyline, it's redefining what is structurally possible in South Florida. When it's completed in 2028, it will max out the absolute FAA limit at 319 meters or 1,049 feet and 100 stories, officially making it Miami's very first super tall skyscraper and the tallest residential building south of New York City. But it's the design that makes this a true architectural milestone. World-renowned conceptual architect Carlos Ott and Seeger Suarez architects didn't just design a boring glass pencil. They designed a vertical sculpture made of 9 offset asymmetrical glass cubes. It looks like a giant, gravity-defying game of Jenga. And the engineering behind it? Mind-blowing. Building a super tall skyscraper in New York on solid bedrock is one thing. Building it on porous Florida limestone in a high water table right in the middle of a high-velocity hurricane zone, that's wild. They had to use a massive tuned mass damper at the top, essentially a giant pendulum to absorb hurricane-force winds so the billionaire residents at the top don't spill their champagne. But we need to be real for a second. It's not all sunshine and perfect ocean views. The Waldorf Astoria Miami has sparked some intense criticism, and rightfully so. First, there's the glaring issue of gentrification and the housing crisis. All one-bedroom units sold out before the foundation was even poured, and today, a 2-bedroom apartment starts at over $3.3 million. This isn't a building for Miami locals. It's a sky-high safety deposit box for the global ultra-wealthy, sitting right in the middle of a city where regular residents are being priced out of their own neighborhoods. Then, there's the environmental elephant in the room. Erecting a massive, energy-hungry glass tower on porous limestone right next to an ocean with rising sea levels feels like a monument to human hubris. Critics argue that the massive carbon footprint and the strain on local infrastructure are a steep price to pay just for skyline bragging rights. So, I want to hear from you. Is the Waldorf Astoria Miami an absolute masterpiece of modern engineering, or is it a messy stack of glass boxes that ignores the real problems facing the city? Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Miami's craziest mega project, hit that like button. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video on the wild world of mega architecture. Check out the links in the description for more info, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.